We exit it, and we go to the PDA. The PDA is a laptop that has on its screen the letters P, D, and A, probably standing for Pickled Dill Assistance, or Pickles Doing Awesome, or People... I don't even know. I'm done trying to figure out PDA. Make your way west to the lobby on 2F to enter the ship. Beware of hostiles. What hostiles? What do you mean beware of hostiles? You gave me one gun with 24 rounds. That should take care of any hostiles I come across. We exit the menu and Barry continues to the left. Oh, snap. We get another call by HQ. Snake, are you there? It's HQ. Barry, be careful. We have detected hostiles in the lobby. Dude, if you could detect those hostiles, why didn't you detect them before I got this far? Descriptive audio note here. The head of the constipated, I can only imagine, British man shows back up on the screen. I say he's British because he has his shirt buttoned all the way to the top and is wearing a tie while wearing an old school radio thing on his head. You know, like a pair of headphones, but then it's got that mouthpiece that comes down, and the mouthpiece looks like it's like straight out of World War II. Like, it's a hefty mouthpiece. It's crazy. Also, he looks like he has a chin strap on, meaning he has strapped on his headset to his chin. A super British thing to do, I think. Since I don't know anyone from Britain, and I'm not going to answer to the British public, we can make this guy British. I'm not going to, however, attempt a British accent. Hello, Governor. It's me, HQ. Okay. If you need to use your targeting system to attack these hostiles... Once your target is activated, you can aim at these hostiles. Is that how they say hostiles in Britain? Hostile. Use the back of your throat more? I don't know. The sight will indicate when a hostile is in range. I rolled my R's. That's not a British thing to do. I'm freezing. This guy isn't British anymore. I don't even know where he's from. A small island off the coast of Alabama, I guess. Deactivate the targeting system once a hostile is in range to start a battle. Sweet. Thanks for that good advice. You got more advice. Once in a battle. This is one of those show, don't tell situations, HQ. Show, don't tell. Fire your weapon when the target is aligned with the hostile to be hit. Period. That's part of a design document for this game. Remember that your weapons are less effective at greater distances. Distances. That's a fun way to say distances. Distances. You separate into 3 distances. It's an interesting plot point. I didn't realize that the farther away the enemy is, the less effective the weapons are. Caution is recommended though. Avoid conflict if you can. Why didn't you send me down here with a machine gun? And like hundreds of rounds of rounds of munitions, which could be used to just shoot the zombies. Be careful in there. We've only equipped you with the bare minimum because you're playing on the hardest difficulty known as Start. Barry Burton appears on screen. Up to this point, Barry's profile has not been on screen. It's just been the British man. Now we have Barry. Barry. Will do. Over and out. He's not concerned. He's got a knife. Barry then approaches two doors in the northern part of this screen. This entire screen has been the outside of the cruise ship with what looks like wood flooring and a white industrial, what I can imagine is steel, wall that has a handrail running down it. Along the handrail were small boxes. Occasionally, these boxes may have things inside of them, as Barry found the handgun bullets in one of them. We are now going to enter the second floor lobby. The doors open. Barry enters into a room of luxury that has undergone obscene destruction. On the floor where the Barry character is, of which Barry is about 1 inch tall on our screen, and he is wearing what looks like a green vest, green pants, and has dark hair. His arms are bare in classic Barry fashion. He stands on a red carpet which extends into the room and then stops with a silver outline to it. On either side of the red carpet is more red carpeting. Interior. The cruise ship lobby is in disarray. What was once a luxurious cruise liner lobby now has holes in the floor and is haunted by the spirits of the dead. The zombies are dressed in white shirts with black pants. They feature green tinted skin to fit the sea motif. We have another pause. Barry is now looking in first person at the zombies. They are on screen, a zombie taking center fold. His shirt is ragged and bloody. He has a gash on the right side of his body. This individual is clearly dead. Other shadow zombies to the left and to the right are hidden. They are potentially more creepy than the main zombie we see, and he is pretty creepy in and of himself. The green tint to his skin is very visible. Barry. What in the name of... What happened to these people? Barry, you are aware what happened to these people. They're not human anymore. You fought zombies, dude. You know what's up. They're not human anymore. So you know what that means. You can kill them. We immediately cut to the left, avoiding two of the zombies which come at us. And we initiate an aiming sequence. We are now in a battle. The battle screen features a zombie shambling towards us, although he is turned around. We have shot him one time, which results in a blood splatter on his head. The zombie turns around to walk at us, but we put the zombie down and exit the battle screen. The battle screen consisted of 3 character portraits on the bottom, and then a rail which runs along at 30% of the height of the screen, I would say, or 40%, leaving the rest 60% to be the enemy portraits as they come at us. This is a first-person battle system, and it functions with a rhythmic device which rolls to the left and the right as Barry fights. Now we're moving north along this walkway, and we pick up another document. This is it for the trial of my recording, and I shall now see if it was functional and just how difficult this thing was to do. How many minutes in are we? We are 32 minutes in, so I am going to set up for me to start recording. Let me make sure my microphone levels are coming in. They are. We have tried a new system here, and we're beginning at the exact same place we left off with the other system, but this one might be better for me in that it does not have those pesky above and bottom. It's not clearly something off of someone else's YouTube account, which is beneficial to me. Okay, we shall continue with the wonderful and never-ending read-through of Resident Evil Gaiden. It is me, your intrepid host. Intrepid host. Obscure and blind. Let's begin on the dossier we left on. I'm imagining this as one long playthrough, so this is kind of an annoying segue for you guys in that, to you, no break has happened, and for me, a break has occurred. Okay, continuing. When you try to run away in the battle, you must fire your weapon and hit the target in the middle. This is the Run doc. It features a document in the upper part of the page looking like any other info doc in the rectangle and rectangle, which are outlined by the white bar with the darker interior. I've also changed the volume down a little bit. Zombies will try harder to hit you whilst you are running away. Did I turn down the volume too much of the music? Perhaps I did. Once you start to run away, you cannot rejoin the battle. And I shall take a moment to adjust my volume up appropriately. See, I can't clearly... Okay, we're going to reverse contrast. I shouldn't do that while it's recording. Let's see. We'll find the volume this way. Okay, we're at 18.4%. Volume's still at 18.4%? Now the volume's at 34%. Okay, let's see if this is better. 30% is kind of where I want it. Much better. Fact is, might be too loud. I'm not sure. Is it too loud? Let's turn it down just a smidgem. A smidgem. I'm going to super zoom in over here. Zoom in. Super. That's the bar. And we're going to just click it. Did that change anything? 52. I don't want 52. Click it. 25. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Excellent. That is a good sounding thing. You cannot rejoin the battle. Barry's making his way along the cruise line. He is running through the darkened hallways of the lobby, and now we're in another battle, and it looks like we're going to try to run away from this one. The battle screen, again, has the 3 character portraits on the bottom part of the screen. Then it has a bar at about the 40th percentile. The bar stretches the length of the screen, and then the top 50% or 60% of the screen is the actual battle scenes where the zombies are. Now, the zombies are going to walk towards you, and they kind of have these little divots in front of them on that bar. And on the bar is a red knob. Is that red? It looks like a vertical rectangle that's colored red, I guess. And it moves along at a speed dependent on how much what gun you're using at any one point in time, or I should say weapon, as there is a knife function that is available. And the pistol has it moving at a decent speed. I think the knife has it moving at the slowest speed, and other such weapons as we go along, it'll move faster, like the character favorite shotgun, which should be making an appearance very soon. So let's watch Barry take down the zombie, or I shall audibly describe it. We got 17 shots left, and that zombie goes down. We got 16 shots left on the docket, and we find an item. We find some handgun bullets hiding out in the lobby. Now this adds some more interesting lore to the fact, we have a call from HQ. The British man shows back up. Hello there, Barry. HQ, my British voice. Make your way to the security room on 4F, which means 4th floor. Try the elevators to the west. Elevators to the west. Maybe you can locate Leon with the security cameras. Dude, you are able to tell me when the hostiles are or are not in a room. You can't hack these security cameras remotely? Come on, man. Barry shows up on the screen. He is in the upper right-hand corner. I think he will remain there for the remainder of the game. I'll let you know if his position ever changes. Barry, okay. I'll make contact when I get there. Over and out. Barry rage quit this conversation. Just 100% tired of talking to this dude. We pick up another doc. This is the health doc. Now, this is what's interesting. These documents are left after things already happened. Like, theoretically, in my playthrough, I had already taken damage by the time I picked up the health doc. I just think that's interesting. Always be on the lookout for herbs to pick up. If you are wounded, these will recover lost health. Thanks, health doc. Got anything else to say? Of course you do. Apply an herb within your inventory to recover lost health. Now, also, for a descriptive audio note, Barry entered another hallway from the main lobby. He entered a hallway to the west of the main lobby where he found this health doc at. The document, anytime there's a document, just imagine a manila folder that's open and the front page like has indiscriminate amount of writing on it with a little diagram in the upper left-hand corner of the front page. It looks kind of neato. There's some writing above the diagram, kind of like it'd be like a textbook or like a report on something. And oh, I just bumped the mic. Did you hear that? I don't know. I can't hear what you're hearing until later. I should be like audio monitoring my own voice, but I don't do that for funsies. Okay, apply an herb within... Yep, we talked about that. Search zombies as they may sometimes be carrying herbs and other useful items. You know, these denizens of this cruise ship were carrying all sorts of herb because you came up on the I don't know what I can call this cruise line. Green Waves cruise line, the Starlight Green Waves. Okay, we've entered another hallway and we picked up our first herb. This is green herbs. It looks like a pile of freshly ground, if you will, green herb on a white napkin that is represented a white square in the upper part of the item screen. The item screen is, of course, the two white rectangles that are connected in the middle. And it says, this herbal compound will restore light damage. Now, I can assume light damage would be anxiety. It might be, it could cause paranoia, but it could also cure paranoia. And it could also just really help you chill out if you want to spend an evening forgetting about work and just watching Futurama on a cruise ship and really take in some of this herbal compound that will restore light damage, if you know what I'm saying. Barry will, of course, continue. We know what that herb is, right? Okay, great. Now, we have another zombie, and this hallway has a rich red carpet, and there's a cool lighting effect. That's why I pause it. Barry's running animation is pretty cool. I mean, this guy's booking it, but I bumped the mic again. Can you hear that when I bumped the mic? I'm so sorry. Okay, the light is really nicely done in this game, and I think that leads again back to M4's previous life making screensavers. We found another item, and this other item is a coolant fuse. We found this in a hallway just outside of the lobby. Very strange place for it. The description of this fuse is, it looks like a tube with two silver caps, and then the middle is like an opaque glass. Imagine an old school radio fuse, you know what I mean? And it says, a heavy-duty electrical fuse used for the coolant system in the refrigerator room on 1F. Oh, we should probably find the refrigerator room then, shouldn't we? Oh, what was that sound? I've never heard the bo 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 before. Okay, we get back into another fight with some zombies, and the cool thing is they're kind of staggered. So one of them's closer, and the other one's farther away, and you can tell by the character models how far away they are. This zombie actually had handgun bullets on him, and his body persists on the screen, whereas the other zombie's body has disappeared. Maybe it's 2 zombies for every 1 zombie on screen represented. Now, this is an interesting thing, because Barry put that zombie down, but it looks like that zombie is still walking. We have entered another room, and if you heard the music, it has picked up a notch because there's a lot of hostiles nearby. But we're also going down a set of stairs. The stairs have the red carpet with the gold outlining. Interior, cruise ship. I do believe we are in the dining facility of the cruise ship. We're taking down these zombies, and Barry's, of course, a crack shot. He's good at this. Both zombies go down, and we have 24 bullets left. Oh, there's a third zombie I didn't see on the left-hand side. All 3 zombies down at one time. We're walking around, and it looks like the tables have been piled into the middle of this area. We find a grubby key used to open one of the ship's kitchens on 1F. Kitchen key. The key is just a little golden key on a silver circle represented in the upper part of the screen. We're going to pick up a lot of keys, a lot of card keys, a lot of fuses, a lot of ropes, a lot of mattresses, a lot of things. It's going to be crazy. We go over to the left-hand side, the west side of the ballroom, and we select the key, and we use it, and then key disappears from our inventory. So now we have unlocked the door to the kitchen. We entered the kitchen, and the kitchen is kind of an industrial zone that has a beige tile and a lot of ovens, a lot of little aisles between the ovens, and I pause it because it appears one of the ovens is actually on fire currently, and Barry might want to put that out. Find some handgun bullets in the northern part of the kitchen, and then we're going to make our way down the maze-like kitchen passageways. Oh, there's a dead chef, and beside the dead chef, I do believe that was a dead chef. Poor dead chef, although he's not undead. So maybe something happened to explain his death later. We find yellow herbs. This herbal compound will restore medium damage. It's yellow in color. Interesting. Perhaps they couldn't make it like white in color for some reason. That would make a lot of sense. Now we're headed down south a ways. We're at the very bottom of the kitchen area, and we use the coolant fuse to open this double door area, which has inside of it a bunch of swaying meat. We are now in a big walk-in freezer or refrigerator for the cruise ship. It is huge. It is roughly the size or half the size of the kitchen before it. It has the same tile, but the decorations around it are more industrial in fridge technology, and we have a key. This is the crew area key. This key does not have a silver link attached to it. It is a gold key, and it has 3 distinctive rectangular teeth coming off of it. Pretty cool. They're making the keys look different, and I appreciate that. This key is used to gain access to the crew area on 2F, or the second floor, if you will. We're also going to walk around this area a little bit more, and I want to pause right here because there is some meat that sways in the corner of this fridge area, and this meat is spectacular. I don't usually pause a video to talk about meat very often, or maybe I do. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of videos yet. Maybe I'll pause the video to talk about meat constantly. That could be a cool little side note. But this meat in particular looks like full halves of a cow. Looks like 2 full halves of a cow. Or those could be body bags. I don't know. They're meat colored. They're like a tannish, but they got some cool pixel shadowing to them. I mean, these things are awesome looking. They are taller than Barry is, and they sway because you're on a cruise ship on the ocean, and the ocean, it's not solid. The ocean sways. You know what I mean? So this meat sways with the motion of the ocean. Fantastic little bit done there. Barry, you're going to want to do something about that fire. It could cause an explosion if you just leave it alone. Oh, we're just going to leave it? Okay, we leave the kitchen. We have not even attempted to look at that fire, and we're headed back up north through the ballroom. There's a zombie on the stairs. Oh, no. It's got Barry, and you can kind of shove the zombies away if they get you, but then they show up right in your face, and man, do they look gnarly. We take that zombie down quickly and efficiently, and we aggro dodge the next zombie by just running around him. We, however, do have to fight this zombie, and it was 3 zombies. One of them had their back to you. So Barry took down the one whose back was to him first, then he took down the closest one, then he took the one farthest away down. Up till now, all the zombies' features have been the exact same. Now, this is interesting, because we have just run over an item, and it went, whoa, 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 but we cannot pick up that item, because we do not yet have the shotgun. Our PDA is telling us, the caption is warning, ! You do not have the shotgun. You cannot collect this ammunition. Why, in game designer's name, do you not allow Barry to pick up the ammunition? Or why didn't you hide this ammunition after you pick up the shotgun? I think this is kind of a nod of the hat, if you will, a tip of the hat, a wink and a nod to the fact that you'll be doing some backtracking, because this is a Resident Evil game. Backtracking is kind of part of the course, par for the course, but I don't understand why they can't let you collect the ammunition. Now, there's a crawling zombie there that was kind of cool. He was on the ground, and I didn't see him until after we exited that screen. Barry ran by him very fast. But I like how the zombies will pretend to be dead bodies, because sometimes they have dead bodies, and then sometimes those dead bodies are alive. Okay, this is the equip dock. You can equip yourself with a different weapon within your inventory. Thanks, equip dock. Why did this come so late? Because they needed to space out these documents, or you were going to just get just a face full of documents at the beginning of the game, which is why I have been recording perhaps 45 minutes for the first 10 minutes of this game, and the rest of it's going to be like a cakewalk. I'm going to attempt to do that less. My braces are really causing difficulty in reading so much out loud. You also have access to your, this is a continuation of the equip doc. You also have access to your inventory when in battle, but be careful. The action will not stop, meaning the zombies will keep coming at you if you're trying to equip stuff.